Oh my goodness. Dolly Durkins is officially crazy. I think Liv is starting to warm up to Martin. And should Peyton and Robbie be working for the police station? We'll be talking about that and more, so stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey guys, welcome to the iZombie After Show. Season 5 is the final season.
Oh, I know.
Episode 9, The Fresh Princess.
Which I love the title.
I love it too. I'm your host, Shantiera Mab, and I have my beautiful co-hosts with me.
Hi guys, what's up? I'm Nakia Monet. Hi.
Hey. We are holding it down. Allie and Drew are not here this week, but you know, we got it covered.
We're holding it down in our red.
Yes, we
holding
are.
Holding it down for the ladies. We're matching.
I feel like I got wings today. I don't know what's going on, but
my shirt says Coke on it, but here we are.
We're gonna go with this. So much happened on this episode. What are your overall thoughts?
This has to be one of my favorite episodes this season, and what are we, 9 episodes in? And I'm like, whoo! Yes, and don't get me wrong, like they've been doing good, so I don't want to like rag on them, but this has to be one of my favorite episodes, and we kind of find out a lot. And I think when I was talking to you, I'm like, all right, I'm curious to see. This is it. This is the final episode, like where this is all going to lead up to. So
I know.
I liked it.
I did too. This was definitely, last week's was really good as well, but this week, I feel like it's been getting better for me.
Yes.
So I really enjoy. I love Liv's character, the whole Jinx, like all that was super, super cute.
So 90s.
So we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to be talking about news and gossip. We'll also have a special segment for you guys. And if you guys are, hopefully you guys are in the chat, comment, please. We'll go ahead and respond to you there, read out some of your thoughts. But let's just jump right into it.
Yes, let's do it.
So Dolly Durkins.
Oh God,
she is crazy.
I just want her to like get shot. Her character, get shot.
You need her to go, right?
She gotta go.
She gotta go.
I need someone to figure out her evil plan, and she has to go. She's so annoying. Like we get it. You don't like the zombies, but I just feel like her plan's just gonna backfire on her. Mm-hmm, she's just annoying.
She's so annoying. I wasn't expecting her to have Sloane and her boyfriend go complete zombie.
We're trying to figure out a name to call them because we don't want to say like Walking Dead zombies,
but
zombies.
Right.
I didn't know either. Like I didn't know what her plan was with them. I thought she was gonna kill them, try to get money. But then when I seen them in that state, I'm like, oh, she's gonna make them go zombie. And then we obviously see what happens, and just to prove a point, like zombies are bad, and for her to steal Sloane, the general's daughter, I don't know what type of point she's trying to make, but little does she know. He is a zombie now.
Exactly. And so, refresh my memory. Who was it that turned him into a zombie?
It was the doctor, but someone gave the doctor orders, and I want to say it was Martin and his crew.
I don't know. So remember the guy who was working with Major?
Yes.
He was part of Fillmore Graves, and then he was the one that got frozen. Or no, he was frozen, and then he ended up being kicked out of Seattle, but he never left.
Yeah.
It was the two guys. One of them is, I don't even know his name.
Me neither.
But I know he was because he was in the van with was it
Martin?
Was it Martin? Was he in the van with Martin? And then I think Martin shot one of them.
Yeah.
And then So I think if you guys know the name, definitely let us know. I can't really think of it right now, but anyways,
yes.
I know I wasn't sure like what group he's a part of.
Right. I've been saying they're called Romero's.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I remember I feel like I saw his Instagram. I'm trying to think of his name on the show, but nevertheless, I want to know like who he's like, what group he's a part of, because I know I was assuming that was kind of Dolly Durkins' plan. I thought that she was kind of over that.
That's what I thought, but I think what's happening with that, I don't know if they are working together. Mm-hmm. I think that Dolly Durkins and like Martin have two different groups, where Martin has like the extreme zombies where he's literally trying to get rid of the damn humans and try to do his thing.
Right.
Where Dolly Durkins hates zombies so much, where I think the night, I forgot their name, where they're kidnapping they're trying to kill and get rid of zombies because they love humans, and I don't think they know that they're working on opposite sides. But I could be wrong too. But that's the thing, like she kidnapped Sloane for a plan, and then they turned Sloane's dad for a whole different plan. So that's why I was like, her plan's gonna totally backfire. Little does she know. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what I kept predicting, where I think it's gonna be like World War Z, where all these different groups of people, because then you still have Blaine and his group, and then Voss and all them trying to figure things out. It's a lot. It's too much.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think, why would she do that to like Sloane? Like, You know what I mean? If she knows her dad's the general, I would think that she would try to use that more for him.
I think it's one of those things because he's also not a fan of zombies, and because his daughter's a zombie, I don't know if it's one of those things where like we had to kill your daughter and now it would be his thing for him to come and kill the zombies.
Right.
Like, I think it was one of those, to me, my opinion, and you guys let me know what you think. I think it's one of those things where it's like, let's get the girl who's very important. Her father's anti-zombie. She's already a zombie. Let's turn her into a wicked zombie. Have her attack the humans. Have them kill her so then he can see that and be like, oh hell no, we definitely got to get rid of zombies and nuke this place. But that's why I said, little does she know, homeboy's
already a zombie.
So
exactly.
That's why I was like, her plan is going to backfire. She's nuts. She gotta go.
She definitely has to go.
I've been saying the zombies that we call the Walking Dead zombies are called Romeros.
Romeros. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna still say zombie.
Zombies.
Sorry.
Or Romeros. No, but I totally agree. I think that, I don't know, I feel like that because Blaine has kind of been the villain this entire all the seasons, basically. We've had a few others, of course, but I think it's nice to see somebody else kind of come in, but I don't know, like, now I'm kind of over her. I feel like
know,
she's
I'm like, sis, what are we doing?
Right, because I feel like something big is about to happen. And
but she's smart, though, and it is good to see another villain. And I feel like in this season, we have so many, from her to Martin, Blaine a little bit,
yeah.
You know, not so much, but there's so many bad people now. To Voss,
right.
who's still alive. So there's so many different villains.
Seriously.
So that's why I was like, this is going to turn into this big war.
It is.
Against everybody, I think.
I can't wait. I guess we'll just have to see what happens on the next few episodes.
Yes.
Let's talk about Liv and Martin. I don't know. I mean, for me, like, I was thinking maybe Liv is starting to kind of grow on Martin a little bit.
Right.
Because I don't know. And in moments when they were talking, I would see him looking at her just with like puppy dog eyes, like, oh,
I think he's falling for her like daughter daddy way.
Right, exactly.
Where I think like, you know, he's realizing like, damn, I really have kids and I'm getting to know my daughter. And that's why I think he made that comment and was like, if we ever had to choose sides, because you don't know that I'm a crazy bad guy.
Right.
And I have a whole plan. I think he's really feeling his daughter and he's like, damn, like, I gotta kill her ass too.
Exactly.
But it is sweet to see them together and it's sweet for him. But see, he's evil, so I don't know if he's just manipulating it. But it is sweet for him to try to get clean for his daughter. And I think he's probably looking at it like, I never really had anything to live for. And now here's my daughter, this amazing woman who's doing things. I don't know. Like,
part of me, it's almost like he's a little, I can't really figure him out. I feel like he's a little creepy, but I really do believe he kind of has good intentions, only because, him like passing out and her finding him passed out and taking him in and things like that. I mean, he was really trying to get clean for her. So I feel like that says a lot. So for me, I was just like, I think that she's definitely starting to.
I think so. Like, I think he really loves his daughter, and I think she's starting to grow on him a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's why the French detective was like, you know what you're doing, like, don't get caught up. He's like, no, I do, and I think he's gonna end up getting caught up, he's gonna forget the whole plan. Because remember, he sent in that guy who's working with Liv to kind of be a fake coyote.
Yeah.
So I wonder how that's gonna all play out.
And then it makes me think too, is he the one that's gonna be helping Evan? Because Evan's back. My prediction, Evan and Eva, Liv's mom, was gonna come back, was right.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, okay, so is that gonna come into play? Are we gonna have more of a storyline with them?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping for, because I would love to see them around a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but that's
very interesting.
Yeah.
It's getting good. It's getting good.
It is. I loved Evan's response when Liv was like, this is our father. And he was like, I think I'm going to puke.
Yeah, like, how do you just like, this is dad, 20, 30 years later. He's like, okay. He's like, what's up with that rug? And I'm like, is he talking about on her floor or on his head? Because I cannot stand that damn wig he got on.
I don't know what's going on. The lineup is just so...
It's a wig, and I think, because I remember when we first introduced him, like, he has something going on his head.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is no one on the show going to be like, Dad, that wig is horrible? It doesn't even go.
The wig is horrible.
The carpet does not match the drapes, whatever it's called.
Seriously. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Well, I'll say that more for predictions, okay? Because I was going to ask you a question. So next we can talk about Ravi and Peyton.
Ooh, what's her name? Pavi?
Pavi.
I like it. I like them together.
Pavi. I do too. And okay, so I was thinking with Peyton's saying that she was fired, so she obviously had to resign and things like that. It makes me wonder, like, how is her character going to come into play?
I know.
Because I'm like, I mean, she's been doing so much. She definitely wears the pants in the relationship.
Of
She be
course.
bossing Robbie around.
I love it. I love them together.
So much. Yeah, no, I like them now. I
Yeah.
was a little like before, but I definitely like them. Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yes. I think also, like, now that she's not acting mayor, she might be able to do a little bit more things now, like probably illegally, but be able to help her friends, where she was able to do things legally, but I think now she'll be able, like how she was promising Blaine, and she was like, sure, yep, whatever. We're breaking into Donnie's house. So I think it might actually help her a little bit, where she'd be able to help her friends. And I know you were concerned. You were like, I hope Martin doesn't scratch her.
I know. I did say
he was looking at her a little creepy.
Right.
And I think that's because he has an evil plan. And now that to him, she's acting mayor, he's like, oh, I gotta get rid of your ass too.
Yeah. It makes me wonder too, because Peyton's been around, I mean, obviously the entire time, and like nothing's bad's really happened. So I'm just thinking, okay, will it be just our luck that she gets scratched and then live like,
I know.
you know, or she turns, I don't know.
I don't know neither.
But I definitely feel like that she's going to be more involved. And I know I was saying that her and Robbie, I mean, they work very well together.
Yeah.
They gave me like, they reminded me of like Liv and Clyde.
Yes.
Because I was like, they would make great police officers.
I love it. I love the chemistry. Like them together,
Seriously.
it's hilarious. I love, because like Clive and Liv is amazing. Like his reactions when she's always speaking, I'm like, because she's nuts and we love her. But yeah, what is it? Pivy? Yeah, Pavi is my favorite couple. Yeah. So I love seeing them do detective work. I want to see them do more.
Me too.
Like I want to see them branch out and do their thing while Liv and Clive are doing their thing.
I like it, and I think it kind of adds more to the story, because before I was kind of like, oh, well, why don't they go into the whole like more like behind the scenes, like of a person like, you know, getting killed or whatnot. But then I think it adds more to these other storylines, and then it's kind of allowing like Peyton to kind of play her role. So I like how it's changing. I wasn't really sure what they were doing with it, but now I see.
I like it too, and I think someone I brought up too. Like we don't see a lot of the cases, but I like that I like that we still get the brain a little bit, but I do like that we're like more storylines, because this is the last and final season, and I think, you know, this ain't no Game of Thrones. Things need to be explained. Like where Game of Thrones was like, here, take it. Where I like that now they're going into deeper, because we have so many relationships on this show and so many people. So I like that they're not delving too much into cases, but we're learning about who these people are and why they're on the show.
Speaking of diving into relationships, I think it's so interesting that the past couple episodes, Major and Liv have literally been eating together. I feel like, you see that?
Yes, I've been saying it.
And then he like gave her like, was it a bagel? Gave her half his bagel. I'm thinking, you know what? They setting us up.
They're so
like,
cute together. I don't know why people hating.
I
like them together, and I think like you gotta remember like when it started, like they were in such an amazing relationship and they had plans, and they went through so many ups and downs and so many different relationships, where I think now, you know, Major has kind of redeemed himself and he's doing his thing and Liv's doing her thing. I can totally see them being in a relationship.
I can too. It's, you know,
I think they're setting us up.
I think so too.
And I like it.
Look, I want something like great to happen. Like he like saves her, and it's just like the most cutest thing ever. And then they just have a passionate kiss. I want something magical.
I'm team Liv and Major. Miv. Lager. Lager or Miv.
Okay. Hilarious.
Love it.
Gosh, what should we get into now?
Let's see. Any other points? Well, Donnie and his new girlfriend are adorable. Like, I love that Major's like, please don't get into this. And they did. Okay. But they're super, super cute. And I love that. And this is the girl with the very special brain. Like, so she's still alive.
Right.
And I think that's why I said Donnie's going to be the person to keep her alive. Maddie Fernandez said, Team Lily Moore. Ivan Soto said, give me more Liv and Major. Yes, Lily Moore.
Lily Moore. I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. But I like seeing Don E. and his girlfriend.
I do too.
I think he might be the person who may save all the kids with the special brains.
No, seriously.
Because Blaine's been hiding out. And I do like seeing, though Blaine's crazy, I love seeing Blaine. He's my favorite villain.
He's so funny. Like the fact that he was just sitting in the dark.
Yes. He's nuts.
And Robbie just like, I mean, he could have been said something, but he just waited till the light was just on him. It was
crazy. But no, this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
Liv's brain.
Liv's brain, yes.
Liv's brain.
Fun. That was so much fun. I definitely enjoyed it. The CD player, the little cute little pen. You brought up the fact that she had a BlackBerry.
I was like, wait, is that like a Palm Pilot thing over there? So 90s, so nostalgic.
Seriously. By the way, in like elementary school, I used to wear those little cute butterfly clips.
Same.
So I was just like, ooh, my childhood.
I was obsessed. My whole childhood, a vision board, just like Spice Girls playing. And she's like, Jinx, cool balls. Like cool beans. I still say that. I'm like, all right, I'm so 90s. But I think.
I'm sorry, no, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that I think that was like my favorite brain.
No, for sure. Especially of this season, that's by far my favorite.
Yes. I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what I really, really want.
Love Spice Girls.
Yes, that was my favorite brain. It was really, really good. It was a really good episode.
I think so too. It was a lot of fun. But again, she can master any character. It's crazy. Yeah. She's so talented.
She's a great actress. She is. Actress.
Super great.
Speaking about actresses and TV shows, fam, we over here at AfterBuzz TV, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in and thank you guys for being in the chat. I see you guys going live. Love it. But if you guys are on YouTube, please make sure that you subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We would really, really appreciate it. And make sure you guys leave us some comments because we love comments, whether you agree or disagree with us. It's all good. But also, because we are on AfterBuzz TV, this show iZombie is under TV and fantasy and sci-fi, so there's other really cool shows under there as well. But then we have other categories like reality TV and drama and soap operas and red carpets and all that jazz. And if you guys are listening to us, we're also on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud, so make sure you guys give us a 5-star if you love us, even if you don't give us 5 stars, and leave us some comments and we will be sure to give you guys shout out on the air. But we just want to say thank you guys for letting us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay, is there any more thoughts?
No, I think that's it. It was just a really good episode. I really appreciated it. Appreciate it. Someone in the chat was like, we can't believe we have to wait. For those who don't know, next Thursday is July 4th. So there won't be an episode of 4th of July. So we have to wait all the way to the 11th. So now I'm getting in my feels. Like when it first started, I was like, okay, it's a little whatever. But now I'm like, no, I don't want to wait.
It's getting good. But of course, really don't do that when it gets towards the end of it. Because now you're,
So it's getting really, really good. So, but I really like this episode a lot.
Seriously, me too. So I know you got a special segment for us?
I do. Let's get into our special segment. This is our iZombie or Zombie News segment. Yes. So meaty.
Oh, I was so tasty.
Shout out to the soup. I missed that show. So this comes from WCNC. It says survey says 27% of Americans consider themselves zombie drivers. So it says zombie drivers most commonly happens when people have a lot on their minds and they're tired or on a familiar stretch of a road. Charlotte, North Carolina says, have you ever driven down a stretch of a road and suddenly you snap out of a daze and wonder how'd you get there? That is me literally every day. It says, according to a new survey, more than 1/4 of Americans admit to zoning out behind the wheel. They're called zombie drivers, and the average person says it happens to them about 4 times a week. Experts say that zombie driving happens most often when drivers have a lot on their mind, me, they're tired, me, or when they're on a familiar stretch of the road. The survey, which was conducted on behalf of the Root Insurance, took a lot of Americans' worst habits behind the wheel. An overwhelming 90% of people said that they consider themselves a good driver, but almost half, 49%, said they drive while they're distracted. The worst habit, texting, of course, with 30% of people saying they text when they're driving. Are you a zombie driver?
I'm definitely a zombie driver. I don't really text while driving. I'm pretty good at that, but I'm always distracted. I feel like when I get in the car, I'm distracted. I have to do. There's literally. I have to do everything when I'm on the road. I gotta reach in the back seat to grab something.
I'm distracted all the damn time. Even if I'm not driving, just in general. Like just now, I'm like, if I'm at work, I'm literally all over the place. But driving. Why? Like I've been driving since I was 16. I don't like driving because I get bored, and I'm always like, all right, so and I get so distracted. So I am a zombie driver. Guilty.
I definitely think I definitely feel like I am. But my commute too is like I live in Studio City, but I like work in Century City.
Oh, girl.
So my commute is.
That's far. For those who don't know what LA's like, it's far, but it's not far. But LA, it's far.
It is.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Too much. So yes. Thank you for letting me do my special segment.
Of course. Thank you. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into some news and gossip.
Yes. Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, so I only have a couple things, but let me just start off and say that, so Raul.
Love him.
I love him. Can I tell you? Okay, so I don't know if I ever told you this, but I bought an acoustic guitar.
What? No, you never told me this.
I was like, I'm going to try to teach myself how to play from YouTube. So I bought it,
You're
and
so
then
cute.
I cannot play at all. But I don't know. When I saw Robbie playing his, I'm like, man,
Aw.
he inspired me. So I'm going to pick it back up. It's been in my closet, so I'm taking it out.
And I want you to come here and play it for us.
I'm literally going to serenade all of you guys.
Yes.
So
Thanks, Raul.
you're welcome. But a couple things. So Malcolm Goodwin, who's Clive, of course, he's going to be at DragCon in Atlanta. Labor Day weekend. That's August 29th through September 2nd. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a multi-media pop culture convention. It focuses on like some science fiction, fantasy, gaming, comics, art, film, music, all that. So he'll be there. So if you're in Atlanta, I won't be, but
ATL,
yeah.
Shawty.
So he'll be there.
Nice.
Also, Allie and AJ came out with a new emoji.
Really? What's the emoji?
It's so cute. So you download the app. Okay, so you basically, if you go to Allie's Instagram, Allie Menounos, if you go to her Instagram, you can click on the link in her bio and download the app. It's only $1.99.
Nice.
It's amazing because all the and it's her and her sister, of course. All the proceeds go to the Trevor Project.
Oh, that's
They do
awesome.
so much with them, and
They're dope. I
They
just want
are.
to say randomly, when he was like, AJ's walking in, I was like Allie and AJ. But then that fine ass guy walked in. Tim,
Oh my
the actor,
gosh.
he's hot. Sorry, random. Continue. I'm so
and you
sorry.
found him too.
I did.
I was like, detective.
My stalking skills are A1. So if you need someone to be looked up or stalked in a healthy way and non-violent way, I can do it for you.
She got you covered.
Slide into them DMs.
And then just a quick note for those that don't know what the Trevor Project is, it's a nonprofit organization that focuses on like suicide prevention within the LGBTQ community. So,
All right, Allie and AJ, that's lit.
I swear I love them.
They're dope.
They are.
I'm gonna
They're
download
so
this.
amazing. Seriously, I was like, oh.
They're
See,
awesome.
I don't download any of the other ones, but
Right.
theirs, I'm like,
We're gonna support
all
our
right.
girl.
Yeah, no,
We're
for
gonna
sure.
support. We're
for
gonna
sure.
support.
$1.99, it's nothing.
Aw.
All right, so I guess we can get into predictions now.
Yes.
I'm trying to think as I'm saying that.
I don't know.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay.
Gonna go
I
first?
predict.
Okay.
So in the chat, we've been just trying to figure out like how many more episodes we have left or how many more episodes of the season. And it looks like there's 13 episodes, which means we just hit 9, which means we only have 4 more episodes left. So I'm just trying to figure out like with 4 episodes left, like where are they going with this storyline? I predict that there's going to be a huge war. It's going to be Dolly and her crazy extremists. And it's going to be the humans, which though she is human. And it's going to be Liv and Renegade. But her find out her dad is the crazy Martin guy. Then Blaine somewhere has to come from underneath the basement. And then Major has to save the city. But now the general is now a zombie. Like, I just feel like it's just going to be a big ass war. And I don't know what's going to happen. Because it's so unpredictable right now. I don't know.
That's a great prediction. I agree with you. Dang, I feel like
It's just so much.
it's so much. I mean, I don't want to say the basic Liv and Major because it's like, duh.
It's cute, though.
I know it is. I feel like that. I also see. Look. I don't know. Okay, with Liv and her dad, for some reason, I do think that she's growing on him. But I don't know. Part of me kind of feels like I just don't see a happy. I just don't see a happy ending with Major, and also and also with her mom and brother coming back, and then her dad. I just feel like that something
bad's gonna happen.
Something bad is gonna happen, and out of all of them, I think that it's with the dad. So I don't know if like I'm not saying necessarily gonna die, probably, but
I mean, he's the
it's
creative zombies. I did
seriously,
say that.
right? I think it's gonna be maybe him having to. I don't know. Maybe he'll like try to come after, I don't know, Peyton, because she's getting a little bit more involved. She found out who he was.
Right.
And then you also saw like how he saw how close they are when he
Right.
was looking at her. So I think that kind of gives me, maybe he's gonna try to come after her, or maybe kidnap her or something, and then Liv's gonna try to come save. I'm over here. Look, I should have wrote
That's
the
good.
episode. That's what I should've
Listen,
done.
that would have been a good episode. I do want to say, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut your predictions.
No. I feel like that's all I have right now.
Okay. Maddie Fernandez says that they're going to nuke the new Seattle. Ivan says, I still believe Liv will not take the cure.
Same.
Billie Jean says Donnie's girlfriend is going to die by the end of the series and he's going to be crushed. Aww. Then her brain is going to be the cure for Liv, but knowing Liv, she'll give it to someone else like the last time. I agree.
That's a
with
great
you,
one.
Billie Jean, girl, that's a really good one. I also think if the girlfriend or like Clive's baby somewhere, because his wife is still pregnant.
Right. So they knew what they were doing by taking her out. And then we kind of forget because like they take her out, all the stuff's going on, then boom, she comes back in.
So those are really good predictions. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Well,
that was a good show. I do want to say, y'all, next Thursday is 4th of July, just to give you guys a heads up. So we won't be here. And the new episode does not come on next Thursday anyway. It comes back on July 11th, which is crazy because I feel like January just started. So make sure you guys tune back in for July 11th.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually going to be a special episode.
Yes.
So
I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about that, too. We can't tell you what's going on that episode, but make sure you guys stay tuned. It's going to be great.
Yes.
And also, thank you guys so much for chatting with us and for tuning in. Nikia, where can I find you? You guys can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. Make sure you guys come back July 11th because we may have something special. Yeah, we may. And Shantiera Matt, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Shantiera.
Yeah, and you guys have a great happy day. Happy 4th of July, and we will see you guys next Thursday.
Right, 2 weeks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principal.